Alright, well, while browsing the, new roguelike titles that are basically popping out, I noticed this one, called Skulltide. And what basically intrigued me about this one is not just the fact that it had a demo, but it had co-op as basically one of its features. So, let's just check it out, see what it's all about. And don't ask me what type of game this basically is, because even from the trailer I didn't have an idea. Even from a couple Let's Plays I watched, I had no idea. So, yeah. There's a nice skeletal hand. That's a little bit blurry for some reason. Is there a reason that got blurry? We'll try that again in a moment, I guess. I'm kind of surprised AVG didn't pop up or anything, but the Windows Firewall did, so... Try this again. Might be a bit of an issue with this game, it's got, loading issues basically with its demo, but whatever. Let's say optimize it for maybe Windows 12 and then having issues like that way. I don't think that'd be the case. There we go. So by the player dance, wishlist on Steam. There's the exit, there's settings. The controller menu is only available in-game. Okay. Here's settings. We got full screen windowed, FPS locks. Turn out at 50% the volume in the game. That's okay. That just loads up this again, so... Let's load up the main menu again. So this is basically an online, game, so you can basically, host the game, join the game. Arise. Risen again, yet this time with sustenance. You are able to walk anew and undeaf. So WAS to move around, space to jump, tab to end tutorial. Objectives: learn about skeletons, speak to the plague doctor, upgrade your bones, customize your bones at the statue, and enter the portal. Alright, so we're able to move around. Jump. Provided you have the limbs to do so, you may move with swiftness. Maybe we don't have that option yet because we're not, capable of doing it. Skeletons can survive while in many pieces, reforming again and again like an incessant plague. So break and unbreak. Press B and we break to pieces. Each bone has an ability tied to it. You currently have no abilities, but all skeletons can hit their opponents with bones alone. Use your right arm to attack. No matter what bones or abilities you have, you can always attack. Okay, so right mouse, left mouse for like each arm. Reformed. You can fill your bones for damage and stagger, but don't lose them. And of course there's got a minimum boss plan for that sort of crap, but whatever. I think I threw my arm there. Well, now it's back basically on. So not sure what the jumping's all about, but whatever. I literally got a wind-up attack. Okay. Well, I'm basically armless. Okay, so my two's like my leg. So yeah, you need your legs to move obviously, so yeah. There goes my skull. Yeah, I literally can't do anything, so... I can't pick up my arm here. There we go. Here's the Plague Docker. As far as shambling bones go, yours seem cleaner than most that have risen from the graves here. Tell me, reanimated one, for it was not I. Do you know which necromancer has brought you to this unlife? I do not. I am a void. Skip this grave washer. As I suspected, perhaps the Grim Reaper's graves are full, or perhaps the rot of undeath has finally brought the world to buckle in its own weight. What do I do? What do I do? Am I mortal now? But I want to live. What do I do? Necromancers will wish you to control you and the other undead. Death will wish to take you to a peaceful slumber. The living will wish to remove you from the world to cleanse it. Each is right, of course. All parties involved cannot win. You will desire to take your own chains, the black magic raising you into your own hands. Unite the dead against both the foolish necromancers that fought to control you and against the reapers. In the desolate tombs that laid silent upon his first day, and the first reaping, I once read of such a possibility. Not a prophecy, just a flaw in design to decay, and Skulltide. The Skulltide. What is a Skulltide? Oh, no one knows. To be clear, if anything, it is just a formula made by wizards of old, or perhaps theorized by the architects of time itself. It is simple. Death was made to be fallible. It can fail. Why is unknown. If you can unionize the dead against death, the raised against the raisers, and the living against the living, you might just bring a new world for all those who flee the Reaper. All skeletons, if you will. Alright, so, Flake ready. Well then, on with the Skulltide, into entropy, into eternity. And when you, or others you encounter, die, please ensure your bones find their way to me. I'm a doctor by trade, though not by license. So you got the Boneyard Shop, who are you, and goodbye Grave Washer. I am, or rather was, a doctor. The Panacea Circuit in my home megapolis of Dinleries decides who can and who cannot help the others of medicine. I decide I wouldn't listen. At the very least, the dead make good bedfellows in the pursuit of anatomical study. I have taken this mask of the Grave Washers to walk alongside the dead and the Grim Reapers that come for them. You might call me a scientist or a mediator. My skills are yours. If you bring me bone dust, I can build it into a skeletal improvements or simply replacement bones. Ribs seem to be the first to go. Alright, well, he's got a shop. So I do have some dust base to start off with, but pretty sure we can't upgrade anything, it's too expensive. A skeleton with an enchanted left leg will see little use besides speed from the limb. It does, however, raise the skeleton's durability by 2, where attached or not, letting it reduce staggers while having enough ribs. So left arm, a basic left arm, while not good for much besides throwing, it can shove enemies away and possibly interrupt their attacks. An unimbued skull of a skeleton holds little readable power, making it an ideal tool to throw at your enemies. So throwing my skull at enemies is basically the idea. Okay, good to know. Right arm. A right arm without a memory can always be used for basic physical attacks. If a skeleton finds themselves in need of violence while having lost their right arm, their head will suffice as a blunt weapon. Right leg. Without memory, the right leg still supports a dexterous defense, allowing a skeleton to cower, raising their physical defense by 25 and rational defense by 10. Yay, I can cower! That's what I was doing there. We got, like, memories. I don't want to sell anything, but upgrade. So we got durability and stuff down here. You can throw your bones, blah blah, it's like basically a tutorial down there, so whatever. So it could be slower and get like more defense. Okay, Tab just got rid of the tutorial, so that's all I basically did for me. Probably didn't really need it anyways, but whatever. Let's see here. So I just got myself the damage multiplier here. Not sure how useful that's going to be, but okay. Alright, so I upgrade my bones. Customize your bones at the statue. Let's go find the statue then. There's the portal right here, I think. That's not the portal. Death unbound, life forgotten, from old graves power ill-begotten. Unearth dying bones with dust of stone, and find eternity long rotten. Mother Jellyra. Serenity bleeds from the air around this fountain, as tears of holy statue here collect in the basin of reverence. These are not fountains of mere drink, they are basins of memories. How many are lost within? I assume we go to this statue, by the way, so let's do that. A dark tome bound in scarred, enchanted skin looks back at you. It reads, relics of antique tales and forgotten times lie buried here. You might ignite their flame with you and your own using Cryptstone, carving new stories upon your bones and your ghost alike. Be warned, the spells within the tome allow for only 4 such relics to be used at once. The Wanderer. So this is the Reculery, okay? Just gonna end that. So strong binding, all bones are recallable across medium distance, allowing them to be left behind if thrown and return with ease. Recall a bone by throwing it while detached, functions to 8 meters, will slow the skeletons on use. What these are all about. Let's go find a statue, I guess. That looks like, you know, a cliff, so let's not fall off the cliff. For you. Assistant Noir. And very nice unlife to you, compatriot. How might I help you? Maybe lacking in quantity of bones and limbs, but I have many a valuable piece of knowledge. Help and info. Oh yes, I have been part of the Skulltide for as long as I can remember. In fact, I don't remember my life much at all. However, I couldn't quite tell you when it started and even what year it is. I once heard a forlorn storyteller, lost in the lands of entropy, say that we are all but mere stories in the end. I know not if that is true, but the alchemical potential of bone dust leads credence to that theory. As undead, we can use these stories of bones and dust of ground of ground up dead beings to fortify ourselves and replace lost limbs. Try not to think so long about who you are if you replace all your bones. Cryptstone, a dark grey rock native only to the lands of entropy here. At the end of all things, it is nearly impossible to shape into weapons, but it has a special metaphysical property of affecting ghosts, and the idea is the same with flesh and blood. In short, you may shape the lingering ghost inside your bones using it. Such can be done at the Reculery Graveyard to the left of the chapel. Just know that Cryptstone is the material of Grim Reapers. They may wish to reclaim it someday. So maybe I do go to the Reculery Graveyard to do stuff. Ah, you speak of Gravewatcher Hemlock's Fury. In short, it is believed that the Skulltide might defeat and or escape death should the movement acquire tomes of grand eldritch power, and within them, knowledge would avoid star. Knowledge of why this boils down to oral traditions and natural astronomical signs, but originating before time. But if indeed death can die, it is our only hope to engineer the strange times in which we hold the knife. How does the portal work, and how does the Skulltide start? Well, helpful necromancer set up the rapture gate long ago, and it was in this age when the arcana sciences they knew worked quite differently. It will often take you somewhere near to a grimoire, though not often the one you want or any essential order. It will, however, get closer each time. Should you survive the attempt, every fair teleport should successfully locate one of the other grimoires. Good luck. I just said I didn't know. Well, you could say it started with you, and perhaps myself as well. You could say it hasn't begun yet, or that it began before the first death. It is a theoretical end to the tyranny of death. Why need things suffer and die? Why not engineer a world where excess escape? It is not my theory, I've only learned it from the Pale Wanderer. Alright, so who's the Pale Wanderer? A necromancer, an old one of the few that raises the dead from their graves, not to control them, to magical conquest of the world, no, but instead to guide them to new life eternal. I'm not sure how old they are, the stories just tell of a decrepit fellow wandering places dead and dangerous as long as there were people alive to recount the tale. I met them twice, once long ago, once when they returned to tend the graves. The Wanderer is the reason you're up and about yourself. Alright, well. Is this the statue? Yep, looks like it. So, I can customize the statue here, be male or female. I guess that's like a, for non-binary. So basically you can see like it's changed my like skeletal structure, so males basically have broad shoulders. But as you go female, you get like, shorter here, you get longer hips. Alright, let's go find the portals up here. I see dancing skeletons, but maybe there's part of the decor. Alright, where is the portal? Not this way, obviously. That looks like a portal. Loading level. Black Sands, Nocturne, the Cliffs of Vela. So, Chaos Bolt. Releases spirit, a sorrel flame that can be charged longer into flaming motor. Okay, so now I got myself an ability. Oh, this guy's hostile. It's kind of annoying that I lost my melee attack. Apparently if I like, try melee with like, I killed him. dead. Collecting some bone dust here and there. I'm not sure how much a roguelike this basically is, because I think this looks very similar to video I watched. I just fell off the world. Alright, right to this person. And there we go. Well, he just fell to his death. Now, apparently it's like, this guy here. I remember, like, someone talking to this guy in a Let's Play. Let's see what he says to us. A knight lies here, bloody and bouncing on the line between life and death. Their helmet has been discarded, revealing garments of a sovereign coast and glowing orange eyes of some miraculous power. Not enough to save them, it seems. Another of the reanimated. Tell me, Deb One, if you still possess enough sense of self to speak, what drives your bones onward? A better future, revenge on killers, immortality. I was not the first to rise, and I will not be the last. Ours is a land of apocalypse, that is clear, but a new world can be built. Why need death play a part in it? I can hardly deny the allure of immortality, while impaled upon my own sword by my brotherhood's hands. Yet all are lain equal before death. If you tear down the pillars of the Reaper, then the sun and the stars will follow. Is this world of dark truly preferable? Peace and quiet, we are equal without death, take the sword. No sun, no story, no apocalypse, no war, no death. This dark sounds peaceful. Holy even. I don't think vengeful gods, grim reapers, or kings and magicrats make our lives better. That is what the dead fight for when they have their wits about them. Your swords carry more wisdom than I would suspect from a corpse without organs. Perhaps the tenets of the faith shall light more selectively than I thought. My merry band of knights, gathered from fallen kingdoms and my crosses alike, have pledged themselves to new deity. Their new light shines exclusively upon order, and I fear that they are not open to discussion. They were not amenable to me, and so I lay here dying. Their extra-dimensional god they found in the black sands beyond spoke with them of a world-spanning order. I told them the only perfect things are dead things. Still, I'm breathing caged. They didn't like that. I surmise you might find some kingship with the traitors, skeletons, as you are quite dead. I'm undead, not dead. Then perhaps as a disorderly, necromantic union, you will lead your married dead men onto the gates of heaven and demand deliverance. Or maybe you'll find another false prophet like my brother in arms. Thank you for your immortality hour, skeleton. I found some small peace with your words, despite coming from an enemy to all that live. Take this sword. It was gifted to me by a wandering disciple of light when I embarked on this path. I hope it will serve you against my traitor's kin. Take the sword. One side blade from the lance of Elysia lies before your cold skeletal grip. It worships some memories and its ghostless presence. You may retrieve it from the knight's body freely. The knight slumps into black sands, but still breathes for now. So, Immortality Blade. Kind of annoying how basically, like, you know, that works, but whatever. It's gonna replace the memory, so. Just kill that guy off, get some more bone dust. Not sure why we can't replace this, but, you know, okay. Let's try and find some enemies to use up my stuff on. I'm not really sure how much of a rogue this basically is, because this looks very familiar to like what another person played, so. Yes. There's a lack of enemy space to fight and find. What's this? Okay. That's like a great place to hide. I want to take that sword, so I'm going to try using this up. I guess they probably gave you like extra crafts, like, you know, make sure you get to this point to get the sword. Okay, it's gone. I have a sword. It's got 40 swings. Is it a sword or is it like, yeah, cleaver? No, it's a sword. I killed the knight. You are some sort of enemy to fight. I'm not even sure where my health is displayed, but whatever. Okay. Reform. I have to sort of wonder what this is all about, but okay. What's this? Heliac column. Amethyst and phosphorant stones comprise this pillar. It bears the symbols of the pilgrimage of souls time and time again, through fields of light in an infinite cycle. These are symbols of the Mela Heliac, a small faith, and a seance nocturne. Read the inscription. Like rain, they fall, and along the chords of fate, they dance and dance until the curtains call. Okay. Die? Is that like a random by part down there or something? What's this do? Oh, that's pretty obvious now. I get the feeling this is where we're supposed to go, but it seems to be a dead end here, so... I'm not sure what the point of that is. I just died because I fell off a cliff. Of course I did. Well, I thought this might be an interesting game to sort of check out, but I'm sort of like left wondering a little bit about it. I will say the combat's kind of wonky. Not sure where that basically is, that bone there, but whatever. So this seems a lot more handcrafted than it is, like, you know, not. Which makes me think this isn't a roguelike, but, you know, something else. I just realized these guys have their health bubbles being, like, memorized by this, like, little circle here. So there goes Sam. Strike left. Oh, I got destroyed. Well, after you die, what happens? Come back here. I just realized we're back to 1500 dust again, by the way, so... Well, I'm not really sure what to say about this game. It seems very, like, you know... non-roguelike, shall we say? It's, like, more handcrafted. Assuming we suffer death, we die, so thank you for playing. Well, that was basically Skulltide. I want to basically see what it's basically all about. It's not really like a roguelike, I don't think, so... Not really my cup of tea. It looks interesting, I guess, in a way, but kind of wonky, so... That's all I really have to say about it, I guess.